Okay. Sorry, guys. My phone died, then I got it charged. But it wasn't charging very well because my cord decided it didn't work. I need to get the crap off my couch because I have to put stuff on the couch to keep the dog up with it, but he's not out of his crate right now. Chucky, go away. I don't know why you're begging. Go away. Lay down, pause. You guys are begging. It's not. It's late at night, so y'all would be begging. You got food. Do you want to get on the couch? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing, little boy? Everything looks so weird because it's backwards. Anyway. Hey, T.Y. or Ty, sorry. I've been here. You can look back at my old videos if you want to. It's weird, the chat is over here, so I have to look over here. Right there. And when I look, it looks like I'm looking the other way. Because everything is backwards, including my dog. Lay down, pause. You already went out, you already ate dinner, you already went potty, you're good. Lay down. Lay down, puppers. Come on. Lay down. Anyway, how are you, Ty? My phone was weird. It died and then it wouldn't charge. My cord is actually what's weird. I have to go get a new one. And I had a bunch of people in the chat and some regulars too. And it went sideways. The chat did, that is. So, good. I've been organizing a bedroom upstairs. So if you look at my previous live, that's what it was about. I wonder though, if it died, if that video is up. I haven't checked. Oh shoot. It might have deleted that whole video and it was like a couple hours long, which is kind of silly that it was that long, but we had a good chat. I didn't want it to be deleted. So I'm not sure what happens if your battery dies when you're doing a live, if it ends the stream for you and leaves the video up or not. So I'll have to look at my content and see if it's there. Because I started at about 2:30 this afternoon, something like that. Yeah, it was 2:30 this afternoon. Anyway, hi Jace. How you doing? So anyway, I've been working on that room, but I can't take you up there to show you my progress because I guess you'll have to look at my previous video. And then if I lost all the progress from today, because stop whining, lay down. You already went outside. If you didn't do your business, that's your problem. I don't know why you're refusing to even go outside because it's a little cold. And you're very furry and you don't need to worry about that. You need to lay down, big baby. Good, Jace. Anyway, So that's what I'm working on. And you can look at my previous videos. I'll check and see if the one that I did earlier today. I worked all day in the room. So the room that I'm trying to get organized. And you can look at the previous chat title, video title to find out what is going on there. Because we had water damage. I had water damage in the house and from an HVAC system. And it leaked into the walls. And then they had to come fix it. So they did. But then they took everything out of the house, upstairs. And then they just put it back up in that one bedroom. And it's 3 bedrooms worth of stuff. Furniture, all kinds of stuff. So personal items and my inventory from my inventory room, from my store, because I used to resell and I wanted to start reselling again. So I'm trying to organize it all. It's kind of a pain. The good thing is that they did sort by according to kind. So I mean, electronics are in, a box, and it did end up that most of my inventory was all together in different boxes. So that's good. I see the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So it's been hard work, but like I say, I need to get a new cord for my phone because I think all of a sudden my cord decided to die and my phone died, and I had to plow my way back across the room because I had cleared a space to work. And because I had cleared a space to work, I had boxes stacked on the other side of the room so that I couldn't get to where I thought my cord was. And I did make my way back to my cord to plug it in, but the outlet where I had tried to plug it in, the outlet didn't work. So then I found the outlet that I knew did work. Cause, don't. You are whining and you need to stop. Got it? You already went outside. Do you need to go outside again and go potty? You put your head up really alert like you do. Do we need to do that? Why don't you do your business this time instead of ignoring me? Because I told you needed to do your business. Okay, I think my puppy needs to go outside. What about you, Jace? What'd you do today? And Ty, what'd you do? Anyway, I'm gonna let my dog out. I gotta put my little dog away because he gets in scuffles with the big dog just because he wants to. Just a minute. Okay, come on. Go there. Alrighty. Okay, big boy. You're gonna go outside and you're gonna do your business. And I'm not playing. You're not gonna play with me about it. Do I have to put your leash on and make you go? Because you're not just getting out of your crate just to get out of your crate. Okay. Okay, you have to sit down. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Listen to me. Sit down now. I'll close this again. Thank you. No, sit. 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 Stop. Sit. Sit down. Put me in a booth. Sit down and stop. Knock it off. Sit down. I'm not playing. You are doing your business. It's time to go to bed. Stop. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go outside. Chucky, be quiet. Okay, just a minute, guys. Wait. Well, if you wouldn't pull, then you wouldn't keep. Maybe he will finally do his business outside. Hey, Richard, you made it back in. Sorry. Yep, that's why I titled it the way I did. You played games today? Video games, you mean? Was it cold outside, Icky? You should get outside. I have to encourage myself to do that. But today I had to work in that room, so I only got outside a very little bit. I put some garbage in the garbage from my project upstairs. I put a big bag of garbage, old pillows and stuff. So Richard, the tech issues were the phone died, and I knew it was dying. I knew I had to get across the room and get the cord. I found the cord. I finally plugged it in, but it wouldn't charge. Apparently, my cord decided to die today when my phone decided to die. It worked last night. It worked last time I charged it. Anyway, I know that crazy daylight savings time, right? It was last night. Crazy. But I just changed my clock. Didn't have to change my phone, of course, but felt weird this morning because I woke up at 6 and with new time, you know, it's always weird. Anyway, so my phone was being weird. If I'm looking off to the side, it's because chat is on the side. It's so weird. I saw it. I know it was daylight savings time. Can you hear me? You were sleeping hard. Well, Jace, I went to bed at midnight, I think. No. 11. What time was it? I think it was before midnight. 11:30 or something. Oh, Richard, don't worry about that. As long as you spell it with a C. I don't know why it bothers me when people spell it with a K. You're okay. So, anyway. But I got a bunch of stuff done. I wish I could take the phone up there and show ya. But I'm not on my phone. So I'll show you tomorrow. I'll start on it again tomorrow. You eat a big breakfast every morning. What do you eat, Jace? Like I said, I have to look off at the side to see the chat. Sorry about that. If it looks weird. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable hour. It's only 7:34. Pancakes, eggs, coffee, grits. Well, the eggs are good. I mean, the pancakes taste good, but your blood sugar is going to be like, way high with the grits and the pancakes. You gotta get some protein in there. More eggs, more bacon. Less carbs. Sorry, Jace, that's what I do. I eat carnivore. What can I say? I make sure to lower the carbs. And, you guys, I had to take butter out. Thanks, Jace. I'm glad you weren't offended. Because you could have been. She's picking apart my breakfast. I'm not telling her what I'm eating ever again. So anyway, I had, okay, wait, what was I going to tell you? Oh, so I had to cut out butter because, right, Jace? So I had to cut out butter because I think it's making my blood sugar spike. And I cut it out and my blood sugar goes down into the 80s like it should. And when I add it back in, it goes back up. So guess what I have to do? But here's the good thing. I made brown butter, which is really pretty easy. You just simmer butter until it gets brown on the bottom, and the milk fat bubbles to the top, and it makes like a foam, and you scoop it off. And the brown butter is just toasty, not burnt, obviously, so you have to be careful. So keep it on low or like semi-low. Chicken breast. Well, that's better. Chicken, I guess, has a lot of omega-6s. I can't do chicken. It puts me out of ketosis. If I want to stay in ketosis, I have to cut out chicken. And it's not my favorite anyway, but I made really good chicken thighs, and I think I told you. I think you were here when I said. Right? I know, Jace, right? So I brown the butter and it makes it caramel. It's like, I don't use sweetener. I could put a little glycine in it. But I did actually. I put glycine in my coffee with some brown butter. I do a little bit of coffee once in a while. And coffee that way with the brown butter in it, oh, it was like caramel, and then I add a little bit of vanilla. So I guess I'm not a purist carnivore because I have coffee, but a lot of carnivores do have coffee. I just try to be careful about how much I do, and then I put that whipped egg in it. I froth an egg, which sounds weird, but it's awesome. It makes this really thick foam on the coffee. And with that browned butter, and collagen. I put collagen powder in there. I'm gonna have to order some more collagen powder. I got a big container of beef gelatin, and I use it for making carnivore pancakes. You guys need to look up my recipe for carnivore pancakes. It's so easy. 6 eggs, 5 tablespoons of collagen powder, 2 tablespoons of gelatin powder, and just mix it all up with a mixer. It is 7:39 here. So if you're Eastern time, you're 3 hours ahead, 7:30. It's 10:39 there, 10:40, whatever it is. Yeah, 10:39. I've only been live streaming for a few minutes because I was, live streaming earlier today from 3:30 to 5 something. No, 2:30 to 5 something. Anyway, I was on for quite a while and my phone died, so I have no idea. Okay, so you're Central Time, Jace. And then Richard is Eastern Time because he's in Brooklyn. So, anyway, isn't that weird that I had to cut out? Right, Ty. Okay. So you're also Central Time. Where are you at, Ty? Jace and Ty. That sounded like one name at first. Where are you located? Not specifically, but approximately, if you don't want to tell me exactly. Oklahoma, okay. Where are you, Jace? Are you in the South somewhere, or? Jace, you don't know where you are? Or you don't want to say? I get it if you don't want to say. You don't know the state you're in or the city? Anyway, I love brown butter though. I put the brown butter bites in an ice tray, and then I put what about heat in Africa? Ty? Why did you mention Africa? I'm lost. Anyway, I know Louisville. Oh, Kentucky. I gotcha. Cool. Oklahoma and Kentucky, aren't they kind of close to each other? Forgive me. I'm not awesome at geography, especially when it gets. Jason. Ty said he was in Oklahoma. So which is it, Africa or Oklahoma? Or is there an Africa, Oklahoma? Or are you saying that Jace is in Africa? Jace said he's in Louisville. I'm okay at math. What? Are you going math? Going at math? You mean good at math? Ish. Why? I can do percentages fairly well because I know what 10% is, and then I know of something, and then I know, of course, 50%. So I can go from there and figure out percentages pretty well. That's what I just told you. I know percentages, kind of. Parts of math I'm good at. Get fancy with me and no, I'm not. Calculus. Good boy. Are you all done? Huh? Let's get you back in your crate because it's bedtime. Come on. Good boy. Just a minute, guys. Just put my hat away. Just go back in your crate without being asked. Did you just do that? Huh? That was good. You're such a good boy. You're a good boy. Jace, do you have math homework? And you're trying to get me to do it for you? Wait a minute. Wait. Ty, who's Jason? Because there's a Jason here. Is that who you're talking about? Who are you talking to? You're very stuffed. Did you eat are you talking about the chicken breast that you ate? I am not very stuffed. I had a meat stick from Costco. They're pretty clean though. I've been eating them and I've stayed in ketosis and they haven't made me feel icky. Which, when you do carnivore, you know when you've eaten something your body won't tolerate. It's kind of nice. Oh, okay, Jace. Well, I thought maybe you were in college or something and that I didn't know how old you were either. Just it made me think maybe he's trying to get us to do his homework for him. You said what 100 plus 100 is. You said equals 200. What is 100 plus 100 equals 200? 200. Ty, you can talk to him right here. What are you doing? What you doing? What you talking about, Ty? Thanks, Jace. What you talking about, Ty? Talking about Willis. You guys probably don't even know that show. It's old. They might have reruns of it, though. No, it's what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Different Strokes. That's the name of the show. And then there was the other one. Moving on up to the top, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the top. Gonna get a piece of the pie. What you talking about? You gotta say what you. WATCHU. What you. The Jeffersons. That's right. Richard knows. Movies and TV. What am I, Ty? What am I, Ty? Yes, I can sing. I like singing. You will find I like singing. So, How come I can't tell how many people are in the chat? How many people? Because in regular. Oh, wait. Now I do. Sorry. It says there's only one person in here. But I thought Jace, Richard, and Ty are all in here, so that's 3. Anyway. I'll probably stay on for about 10 more minutes and then I'm going to go to bed early so I can get up and work on the room again. I can play some music, not right now, but I can. At some point I might. I can play a little piano, a little guitar. I have a banjo and I started to learn and I haven't been practicing. I haven't been trying. And then I have a ukulele. And I want to get to where I can just sit down and play the ukulele, but I use Musician and I read the notes and play. So my last name is, oh, Jace. What's your last name? It's right there on the page, Ty. Finley. Luke. Sorry. This morning normally I ate eggs, but I didn't eat any eggs. A neighbor gave me duck eggs a couple weeks ago. You can't read? But you're in here. Aren't you reading it? I thought you were reading what other people were talking about. Okay. I see. But you can write. You can't read, but you can write. Somehow I'm skeptical. Unless you're dyslexic. But you look like you can write fine. So I ate eggs. This morning, though, I had brisket, bacon, and I've been adding in some avocado, even though I'm a carnivore. And then I ran out of avocado. I was just eating it, the rest of it, because it didn't bother my blood sugar. I was kind of testing out to see if I could add a little bit of carb in, but low carb. The only problem is it's high oxalate, and I don't want oxalates because when you go low carb, your body gets rid of oxalates, and I don't want to oxalate dump. Oh, you're using the microphone? Do you mean it's going text? It's going voice to text? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like them, but oxalates suck. You get leaky gut, gallstones, kidney stones, all the stones. They come out as crystals in your skin. They wreck your bladder and your kidneys. It's bad. Animals and art. That's cool, Ty. That's cool. I like horses. I ride horses. So once a week on Tuesdays, I ride horses. So Ty acts like he knows you. It's kind of nice only having a few people in here because it's easy to follow the chat. And I didn't have to hide anybody or send anybody to timeout or Meanie Island or anything. It's kind of nice, kind of refreshing, right, Richard? So, Richard, I found that movie. but I was too tired. I only watched not even a minute, and then I turned it off because I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Uh, Jace, are you talking to me? I'm going to clean that room. I'm going to get it more organized. Mostly I have personal stuff that I need to, like my son's stuff, and I need to figure out where I'm going to put it. Fall back, so I guess technically it wasn't midnight, it was 11. And then I woke up at the 6 o'clock. So 7 hours, that's not too bad. Ty, can I ask you how old you are? So I like my breakfast of eggs and bacon and stuff. Well, I'm glad you came to my channel. So Jace, how old are you? Are you around that age too? Oh, you're 20? Yeah, I kind of figured you were older than that. Oh, you said you graduated from high school, so. But I just was joking around about the math because I'm like, are you trying to get us to do your math problems from school? Cheater. mm. Mm. You meant 19? No, you didn't. Ty, is everything you're saying a story? Are you telling the truth about stuff? Because you said something about Africa. I'm so confused. Richard, would you consider, do you like breaded anything, like breaded meat or, breaded chicken or even breaded steak? Well, you said something about Africa. And you said you were 13 and then you said you meant 19. But you don't have to pretend to be 19 just because Jace is 20. But that's why I asked, because I'm not saying Jace is not a safe person, but you need to be careful because you are online. And you being younger, you need to be careful online because there are some very unsavory people. And unfortunately, very unsavory people sometimes come into my live chat. So, yeah, but I mean breaded, like chicken nuggets are usually breaded, right? With the breadcrumbs. But I was going to say that you can use pork panko. You can take pork rinds, grind them up. You have to find pure ones. They have pure ones at that are just pork skins or pork rinds, fried in pork fat and salt. So you grind those up and you can dredge it in the egg and then dredge it in the pork rinds and put whatever seasoning you want in the pork rinds. That's how I do it. So that I put the seasoning in the egg and in the pork rinds. Then the seasoning is really nice on the chicken or whatever it is you're breading. But like I say, I don't do chicken because it pulls me out of ketosis and it raises my blood sugar. So I stay away from it. So a cool way to do it instead of, it's a step up from the breading, the traditional breading that's high carbohydrate, and also seed oils. Don't fry in seed oils. Seed oils are poison. My recommendation to everyone is do not fry in seed oils at all. Fry in tallow, beef fat, pork fat, bacon fat. Yeah. Jace said he's your friend, Ty. You're okay. No worries. I just want you to be careful, okay? Please. You are online. You don't know people very well, and you need to be careful. Where are you going and who you're talking to and who you're asking to be your friend. My son got into a lot of trouble with some guys that weren't who they said they were. They said they were women. It was bad. Ty, I'm sorry about that. But you're only 13. I want you to think about that. You want good friends. You don't need to be desperate, because that will get you in trouble. People will take advantage of that, okay? I want you to be safe, okay? I wouldn't let my kids on the computer at your age, at 13. They could be on it if they didn't even have phones till they were old enough to drive. And that was for safety when they were driving, mostly. They used them for other things too, unfortunately, but I wish I hadn't. I had 2 dogs. Oh, you're asking Ty if he has a dog. Dogs are great friends, aren't they? They're so unconditionally loving. My dog is like, would you please shut up? I want to go to sleep. It's 8:04, you guys. I'm going to stay on. I will stay on for 10 more minutes, or 11 more minutes, till 1/4 after. And then I'll get off. Okay? Ty, I hope you listen to my advice. Take it from me as somebody who's been around the block a few times. Okay? I have been to LA. I hated it. Not my favorite place. Smoggy. congested, terrible traffic, people drive like idiots. Nice, Ty. Well, they're your friends. You want good friends. If you have just one good friend, that's good. I get it though, it gets lonely if you don't have friends, but you are only 13, so you gotta think about that. Oh, were you talking to me? I've got 2 dogs. I have a little dog and my shepherd mix. Are you okay, Jace? Are you okay? My brother used to live in LA, Richard. This is getting interesting. No, I've never been to New York City. I've been to Georgia and Florida. Those are the only East Coast cities I've been to. Who are you asking, Jace? I drive. You should come sometime. You should figure out a way to make a trip. Or at least just try to come further west, you know? It's kind of fun to travel across the country, especially driving. You end up meeting a lot of people from a lot of different places. And, especially if you're outgoing, we traveled across. It's nice to travel with other people, especially if you're not so outgoing, but you're with somebody that is. It's fun. Who are you talking to, Jace? Are you asking me? I drive a car. Are you asking Richard or Ty? It says there's 0 people in the chat. That's really weird. That's strange. Wonky. My picture seems fine. It doesn't seem to be lagging, is it? Oh my gosh. Jace, who are you asking if they drive? Ty wouldn't drive. He's 13. I'm confused. I'm confused. Yep. So really what I need to do is I need to get up early tomorrow and look at the voting. Ty, maybe it's because of what I said, that it needs to be safe. Don't go around asking just anybody to be your friend. You don't know how old they are. You don't know anything. You slept all day today, Jace? Ty, you're 13. I believe what you first said. I don't believe that you're 19. I don't think that's true. Anxious and excited, about voting or about what the outcome will be. I pray that there's no crazy outbreaks of violence or whatever. People look for excuses to do that. It's so wrong. I've been praying about that. I think I'm going to stop drinking the sparkling water or I'll be peeing all night long. Yep. I know. Richard, get this. Somebody asked me earlier if I was a Kamala supporter in the chat, in my live chat. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't want to get in an argument about it, but I am not a Kamala. Shoot, they go, you look like a Kamala supporter. They might be the one that I had to hide from the chat because they were really, really disgustingly rude. And, oh man, people act so evil sometimes. I know, it's just crazy though. It's a crazy election. This is the craziest election in it, and crazy situation with Biden getting bumped out and Kamala taking his place. I know, I heard that, Jace. Do you normally do that? I mean, do you work at night or something? Are you a night owl? I guess it was the weekend too. Yeah, it's crazy, huh, Richard? Crazy. Well, I got 2 minutes. Anybody got anything to say? Good to have you all in the chat. I hope you're okay, Ty. I don't know what to think. Sorry, Jace. Sorry, Ty. I don't have any AirPods. Are you talking to me? So, I don't have any AirPods. I have some cases for AirPods. Cute little penguin cases. I know, I'm glad that you caught me too. It was almost like, it was almost like, because there were so few in the chat, it was really nice. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate that. Tons and tons. Oh, am I able to give hearts back? I can. See, on my phone, I can't react. Unless there's some way to react on my phone. But normally, that's funny. That's funny that I can do that. I'm so happy. Oops. I just did something weird. I pulled a QR code up somehow. Party. I didn't know that on my computer I could actually react. Okay, guys. Anyway, I said it'd be off by 8:15. I gotta go. I turned into a pumpkin. I gotta sleep. Sleeping is for night time. Okay, Ty. Bye, Jace. Bye, Ty. Bye, Richard. Have a good night, you guys. Take care. And I'll be here again tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to be on during the day. Some people don't have time for that, but that's fine. Okay. Thanks, Jace. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Ty. 10 plus 10 is 20. Yes, it is. Bye. Now I gotta remember how to work this. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know how to get out of here. I've done this before. I've had a live on my computer before. It's so funny. It says edit. That's weird. Maybe it's because the chat is on. That's so funny. Okay. Maybe I'm not leaving because I don't know. I don't have to sign out. I know that. Wait. There should be like an exit button or something. Oh, I have to hover. That's what it is. I gotta hover. End stream. Oh my gosh. Told you I was tired. Bye. That's so sad that the chat had to end that way. I'm sorry.